Yeah. What's up? It's the cool teacher back. Equation season is still in session. And I'm about to show you guys how to solve a two-step equation once again. And yeah. Guess let's go ahead and get into it. What problem am I gonna pick today? Let's do this. 60. Oh, that is not the right color. Let's get the right color and try this again. 67. Yeah, that's better. Let's do 67 equals 11n minus 10. Alright? That 67 look a little crazy, but we're not going to pay attention to that. Alright? So we have 67 equals 11n minus 10. So I kind of gave you things I think you wouldn't like to see. You're probably like, why'd you do that? Because you learn more when it's like that. Okay? So, you have a negative 10 here. You have your variable right next to the equal sign. Some people don't like to see that for whatever reason. I don't know why. And then you have your equal sign more so on the left than the right. So these are all things that people are like, oh, this doesn't look like all the other equations that I did. The format is different. So that must mean we have to solve it different. Incorrect. All right. So first thing I'm going to do, like I've been doing when we did the one-step equations, we're going to go ahead and put a line down our equal sign, and that separates the left and right sides. Okay? Cool. So we're separating the left and right sides. Now let's go ahead and get to the math where we start solving this. Okay? Now a lot of times when we have two-step equations, some people want to look at this and immediately want to go ahead and start dividing. That is incorrect. Okay? Remember, every step for an equation, we use the inverse operation. Okay, so we work backwards. Something to help you know what we do first. Think of the order of operations, but think of it inverse. Order of operations is parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. So if we think of order of operations backwards, that means we're going to think of that, but backwards. So it's going to be subtraction, addition, division, multiplication, then parentheses. Okay? So, I'm sorry. I forgot the exponents. Let me run that back. Subtraction, addition, multiplication, division, exponents, and then parentheses. Alright? My bad. Messed up. Alright, so with that being said, we're going to have to work through order of operations backwards. So the first thing you want to get rid of is any addition or subtraction, okay? Because technically, since we're doing it backwards, that's what we have to get rid of first. When I look at that, remember, I always start on the side with the variable. So I'm going to be on the right-hand side. So this is the side with the variable. Is there any addition or subtraction that I can get rid of? Yes, there is. If I look, there is a minus or negative 10. Well, this will be synonymous with subtraction. So I have to get rid of that by doing what? The inverse operation. What is the inverse of negative 10? The inverse of negative 10 is going to be positive 10. All right? And whatever I do to one side, I have to do to the other. So, plus 10. Got to get a crazy looking 10 to match that crazy looking 67. So, bam, there we have it. Now, what are we going to go ahead and do? We're going to do the math and get this solved. So I have negative 10 plus 10. Negative 10 plus 10. What do you think that is? Negative 10 plus 10 is going to give me nothing. Okay? It cancels out. What's known in math as a zero pair. Alright? Then we have 67 plus 10. That should be easy enough. 7 plus 0 is 7. 6 plus 1 is 7. Alright, and then I'm going to bring down my equal sign. I'm going to bring down my 11n. We can kind of see what's going to happen here because this looks exactly like a one-step equation. A one-step multiplication equation, actually. Alright, So we're still going to go ahead and start on the side with the variable, which is the right hand side. And there's nothing else to do but the inverse of multiplication. This shows me multiplication, so I have to do the inverse of that. The inverse of multiplication is going to be division. So that means I'm going to divide 11n by 11. You're probably like, why 11? Because I want to get the variable by itself. And 11 is on the side with the variable, so I have to divide by that. But whatever I do to one side, I got to make sure I do that same thing to the other side. So if I divide this by 11, I have to divide this by 11. All right? So when I do that, 11 divided by 11, what is that going to give me? It's going to give me 1n, but I don't write the number 1. I just put the n down, because how many n's do you see that I wrote down? Just 1. Right? Simple enough, right? 77 divided by 11, that gives me 7. Easy enough. Everybody should know that. Bring down my equal sign, and this shows me that 7 equals n, or n equals 7, however you like to say it. And I'm done. I successfully completed this subtraction two-step equation. All right? Any comments or questions, go ahead and hit me down below. Other than that, like, subscribe, and yeah, share this with everybody that needs to know how to do two-step equations. Because I'm pretty sure you got somebody hitting you up talking about, hey man, I don't know how to do the homework, how to do two-step equations. He's like, you know what? To save yourself some time, because I know you probably want to go ahead and cut on the PlayStation or the Xbox, whichever you prefer. I think you know my preference. If you look in the upper right-hand corner of the screen, it's right there. But that's neither here nor there. You want to save yourself some time on the game, so just go, you know what? Just watch these videos, man. The Cool Teacher got you. So I got you. Shoot them the video, share it to anybody that you need to share with. All right? This is the Cool Teacher, and I'm out.